Nobody is responsible for Michigan Public Schools. And if you think about that, that's actually a bigger issue than the shooting.
Victims gathered in Oxford Monday, just before the 3-year anniversary of the Oxford High School shooting, to express frustration that no governmental agency is getting to the bottom of how to prevent another school shooting.
The report that has been done, schools don't recognize it. Our state doesn't recognize it. Nobody recognizes it.
Why not?
I don't know. Let's ask them that question, Charlie.
Now, there was a 500-plus page independent report done last year from the Guidepost Solutions, but nothing ever happened with that. And even reforming governmental immunity died.
And hold educators and everybody there to the same level of accountability as everybody else.
Which is something that Michigan doesn't have.
No, it doesn't.
And Attorney General Dana Nessel saying she was never asked to conduct a criminal investigation, which is the only thing that she can do.
What civil authority do we have to do the things that you think we need to do? And if we have authority only through the criminal statutes, why did you not do that?
Whoa, meaning Attorney General Dana Nessel was asking why didn't the Oakland County prosecutor do an investigation or another criminal investigation? Or maybe the sheriff here should have done an investigation. The finger pointing from the Attorney General to the prosecutor and the sheriff. Wow. Now, there are a couple of statements here. The prosecutor said that she is a prosecutor. She is concerned with criminal. And she did her job. She prosecuted 3 cases and got convictions on all of them. The Oakland County Sheriff, Mike Bouchard, he basically says, if you want our records, just ask for them. But no one's asked him for them. And Dana Nessel, the Attorney General, basically said, we offered to help in the beginning to handle the criminal case, but we are not an investigative type of agency. That's what she said in the beginning of that quote. We don't have the authority. So which agency? You get the frustration right now? Ultimately, I think we have to go back to our civics lesson here. The legislature probably has the authority to conduct an investigation, and then whatever they determine, if they can make a new law out of it or create some policy for schools, that may be a vehicle to do what the victims of the Oxford High School shooting wanted today. But again, that is a long process, and we're coming up on 3 years next week after that terrible, terrible shooting. Bottom line, a lot of frustration and finger pointing. I am live outside the Oakland County Sheriff's Office. I'll send it back to you.
Well, Charlie, all these agencies you just talked about, they said, hey, we're here to support the victims and the students who attend Oxford High School. They've said this for years, but support doesn't mean prayers and hugs. It means answers. So what does Guidepost, the agency charged with determining who is responsible, what do they say? What do they suggest?
So the Guidepost Solutions was an independent report requested by the Oakland County Community School District. That's great. And they actually was a 500-page report. A lot of solutions, a lot of suggestions. The problem is they didn't talk to a lot of the people at Oxford High School. Why? Because their lawyers probably said, don't talk to these Guidepost people. And because of civil litigation and all kinds of, perhaps criminal litigation, they don't have to. So the report was not complete. And whatever it is, who's going to implement the report? The victims want a report where they have subpoena power to compel people to testify. But the prosecutor, the sheriff, they're concerned about criminal activity. So is the Attorney General. Criminal stuff is probably done at this point in time. It's just now who is going to have the subpoena power to get the people to testify to really come up with a solution to prevent future school shootings. Not criminal now, we're done with that. The future. Who does it? Frustration, finger pointing. We're not there yet. Watch the legislature. We're not done with this story. Roop.